This is Reading in the Middle, the podcast where we explore the magic and wonder of middle grade graphic novels. I'm your host, manager, librarian, reading advocate, Anisha Jeffries. Readers, hello, and welcome to the very first episode of Reading in the Middle. I am so thrilled to dive into the world of middle grade literature with you. Now, imagine the sounds of a bustling school hallway. That's where our journey begins with Weirdo by Tony Weaver Jr. This heartwarming and thought-provoking story tackles themes of identity, self-acceptance, and the importance of being true to oneself. Tony shares his experiences growing up, often feeling like he didn't quite fit in and earning the nickname Weirdo. As Tony navigates the challenges of school, friendships, and family dynamics, he learns valuable lessons about embracing his own uniqueness and finding strength in his individuality. But what makes this story special is how it resonates with readers of all ages, teaching us that being different is something to celebrate. Before we dive deeper into Tony's journey, let's talk about what makes middle grade graphic novels like Weirdo so special. These books combine compelling narratives with captivating illustrations, creating an immersive experience that fosters a lifelong love of reading. They often tackle complex themes like identity, friendship, family, and growing up, all while keeping the narrative engaging and age-appropriate. One of the standout themes in Weirdo is self-acceptance. Tony's journey is a powerful reminder that being different should be celebrated and not hidden. Through his struggles and triumphs, readers are encouraged to embrace their own quirks and differences. Let's explore this theme a bit more. Tony's story begins with his struggle to fit in. He feels isolated because of his unique interests and the way he sees the world. This is a common experience for many young readers who might feel differently from their peers. The beauty of Weirdo is how it shows that these differences are what makes us special. Tony's journey to self-acceptance is filled with moments of doubt and courage, making it relatable and an inspiring story. Let's take a moment to delve into the artistic elements of Weirdo. The illustrations by Jess and Sin Wibowo play a crucial role in bringing Tony's story to life. The visual narrative complements the text beautifully, adding depth to the emotions and actions of the characters. The use of color, expressions, and visual metaphors in the graphic novel enhances the reader's connection to Tony's journey. For example, the way the illustrations depict Tony's feelings of isolation through muted tones and solitary images, and then shifts to vibrant colors as he begins to embrace his uniqueness. One particularly striking scene is when Tony feels completely isolated at school. The illustrations show him in grayscale, while the world around him is in vibrant color, visually emphasizing his feelings of being out of place. As Tony starts to accept himself, the colors around him become more harmonious and vibrant, symbolizing his journey towards self-acceptance. We also have a segment where we discuss how Weirdo can be a tool for discussion in classrooms and libraries. This graphic novel is a great starting point for conversation about self-acceptance, empathy, and the importance of diversity. Educators can use it to open up discussions about how we treat others and ourselves, fostering a more inclusive and understanding environment. Now, let's talk about some graphic novels that complement Weirdo and explore similar themes. If you enjoyed Weirdo, you might also like
El Defo by C.C. Bell. This graphic novel memoir tells the story of Cece, a young girl who loses hearing and learns to navigate life with a hearing aid. It's a heartfelt and humorous story about fitting in, finding friends, and embracing what makes you different. Smile by Raina Telgemeier. In this graphic memoir, Raina recounts her experiences with dental drama, school struggles, and finding her place. New Kid by Jerry Craft. This graphic novel follows Jordan Banks, a 7th grader who finds himself navigating being the new kid at school.
If you want a list of the books mentioned in this podcast, visit readinginthemiddle.blog.
Now let's consider some practical ways we can apply the themes of Weirdo into our daily lives. For parents and educators listening, here are a few activities to foster self-acceptance and empathy in children. Number 1, create a uniqueness collage. You can encourage children to create a collage that represents what makes them unique. They can use pictures, drawings, or words that describe their interests, talents, and personality traits. This activity helps children recognize and celebrate their individuality. Number 2, kindness role-playing. You can set up scenarios where children can practice empathy and kindness. For example, how would they help a new student feel welcomed? Role-playing these situations can help children develop their social skills and understand the importance of being kind to others. And number 3, a reflection journal. Encourage children to keep a journal where they can reflect on their day, focusing on moments when they feel or have felt different or when they've shown kindness. This can help them process their feelings and recognize the positive impact of their actions. And now, let's make this podcast interactive. I encourage our listeners to participate by sending in their drawings of their favorite scenes from Weirdo. Selected drawings will be featured on our podcast website and social media channels, creating a sense of community and interaction among our young audience. Our address is readinginthemiddle.blog. And we look forward to seeing what you have sent us. So thank you. As we come to our close of our first episode, I want to leave you with a few final thoughts. Weirdo by Tony Weaver Jr. and illustrated by Jen and Sin Wibowo is more than just a graphic novel memoir. It's a journey of self-discovery, empathy, and acceptance. It reminds us, all of us, young and old, that being different is our greatest strength. I'm excited to announce that in our next episode, we'll have a special interview with Tony Weaver Jr. himself. We'll discuss his inspiration for writing Weirdo, his journey, and what he hopes readers will take away from his story. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Remember to keep reading, keep exploring, and keep discovering the magic in every story. Until next time, happy reading.